Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Cyberpunk 2077 video, and I'm recording this on the 10th of January, 1 month after Cyberpunk was released to the world, and man, has it been one of the craziest, rockiest game launches in history, man. Absolutely bonkers. But today I want to talk about Pavel Sasko. I know you guys know him because he's the lead quest designer of Cyberpunk 2077. He's actually pretty famous. I mean, if you're a fan of this game, you've most likely heard about him, whether it's on Night City Wire or something else like that. But he had an interesting string of tweets that I want to go through with you guys. And it kind of hints at some stuff coming in the future for Cyberpunk, and this is as official as it gets, straight from the horse's mouth, so let's jump right into this thing. Today marks 1 month since Cyberpunk 2077 release. Some already beat the game, plenty are still playing, nobody yet uncovered everything we have prepared. It took years for The Witcher 3, so it will take quite long for this game too. I love observing this process. No other game in my career took so much heart and dedication. Past 30 days I've been reading comments, watching videos, and learning. I know there is always something that can be done better, and if not better, you can do more of what was received well by an audience, always. But I want you to know that you are being heard. Patches released so far prove it. Have in mind that not everything can be addressed instantly. I've received thousands of messages. You are killing the battery on my phone, but I read all of it, even when it hurts. Thank you for the first 30 days of Cyberpunk 2077. If you want to take the time to write your feedback, I would be pleased to read it. Thank you for playing. I want to read a couple of the ones that I like the most here. From Gabriel Pereira. Really like the game. The city is amazing, but it feels dead to me. Apart from the quests, there is nothing to do in Night City. It would be amazing to have the Night City experience. Man, do I ever agree with that one. Ooh, and SW went in here. The game is unfinished and not even close to what was promised. It's a good game, but not groundbreaking, not Game of the Year, not the game CDPR promoted. The long introduction was meant to waste the player's time so that when you see how empty the world is, you cannot get a refund anymore. I don't know if I agree with that last part, but the game is definitely, most definitely unfinished for sure. Melthron says, so I played the whole game, got every achievement, and now I feel empty. The game is great so far, but it feels like there is something missing and I can't explain what it is. The most I miss now is that the story is much too short. Please make a DLC with a new storyline. And yeah, they did go in and say a few months back that they were definitely going to make the campaign a lot shorter than The Witcher 3 because a lot of people weren't able to finish The Witcher 3 and they wanted us to see this whole story through. Remember that? Now, this one, I didn't like that explanation even when I heard it originally from CDPR because it felt almost like a cop-out, an excuse to kind of let off the reins a little bit. And I remember they got some backlash at the time, like, what? Who was complaining that The Witcher 3 story was too long? Nobody was. So yeah, I do think definitely it was a bit too short here, but that's not the real problem, because the story was awesome. To me, the problem is the world. And of the bugs, of course. Can't forget the bugs as well. And lastly, we got Neon Arcade, a really popular Cyberpunk YouTuber. He says, game is a gem with improvements in DLC and expansions. Oh baby, with a little check mark there. And yeah, look, I'm super excited for DLC and expansions as well, but they do have to fix the base game as well too. That's really what needs to be fixed, the core experience of free roaming in the open world. Like honestly, if you ask me, I would actually be kind of disappointed if we just went in and had a couple more story experiences, but as soon as you're done the whatever it is, 10 missions maybe from a DLC, then you go back and the world is just the same, just dead, empty. I would be pretty disappointed. But yeah, guys, I mean, Kate, he's got about 500 comments responding to his original tweet where he asked for feedback, but just go search up Pavel Sasko on Twitter and give your feedback to him. I mean, he says he's reading all of them, and I know a lot of this stuff kind of sounds either too good to be true or like he's just telling us what we want to hear. And yeah, it really does sound like that. It's like sugarcoating at its finest. But you guys know where I'm at with this. I'm giving these guys at CDPR one last chance to show me that they can fix this game and make it into an experience that's at least comparable to The Witcher 3. Because you guys have seen this almost transformation into how I feel about this game. Started off my first 15 hours, I was almost tricked like that one guy said in the tweet there. I was being kind of under the illusion that, oh, this game is awesome, and distracted by the missions and the long prologue and the music and everything. But the more I started playing, the more I started to realize about the game. And again, it's not, oh no, that's just burnout. It's not burnout, because these were things like, I would see a gang shootout, for example, on the street. I'd be like, oh, that's so cool, there's like a random gang shootout. And I would roll back there, I would drive by like 10 times and see the exact same gang shootout at the exact same place at the same time. That's the type of stuff, the ugliness that would show itself. But yeah, guys, get up there, give your feedback to Mr. Sasko, and in my comment sections, let me know some stuff too, what you guys need to see, because we know the world's empty, it's buggy, but what can be really done realistically to fix it here? I'm all ears. Like this video for more Cyberpunk content, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.